Hello, everybody. Welcome to Left and Right. I am Larkin Nightingale,
And I am Phantom Corgi Butts.
and today we're continuing Seduce Me.
And we have not yet been seduced.
Yes, there has been no seduction quite yet. Our grandfather has died.
And we skipped a lot of that. Well, Lark skipped a lot
Yeah,
of dialogue.
because that was a really long flashback, and I didn't really want to sit through that. So
And I don't like dialogue.
okay,
anymore.
wait. I had a thought that I don't remember. Oh yeah, my thought was that. So here's my theory: is that he knew that we weren't with anybody. So like any good grandparent,
So he gave you the house to have a place to bang. Is this your theory? Oh my god.
He puts the boys in there.
So like he's kidnapped a bunch of little boys and raised them for your sexual pleasure. Is this what you're going for?
Not specifically. You came up with the kidnapping and... Yeah.
God.
A surge of anger bubbled within me, but I quickly swallowed it. There was no use in getting mad, especially when the person in question was no longer there.
I'm sorry. It's hard to stay calm when you've left me with so many questions, especially about what happened between you and Dad. Ha. What am I doing? Talking to a grave.
He really taking this death pretty hard. My vision blurred, and I suddenly realized that I was crying. You looked like you were crying before. Yeah.
I'll bring you flowers later. I miss you, Grandpa. I'll try my best to fully fulfill my promise I gave you, even if the world might be turned against me.
I left the grave wiping tears hastily so my parents wouldn't see.
Well, it's time to head back home.
Much, Jane.
I'll cook up your favorite
And
lasagna.
then,
when
wait,
you
are we
get
gonna get in a
home,
car
okay?
accident?
Oh, Jesus.
Lasagna, no, it's macaroni and cheese. Thanks, Mom. Oh, it's you.
Thanks, Mom.
However, my dad didn't speak the entire drive home. I wanted to talk to him, but after his moment at the funeral, I wasn't sure if that was a good idea.
It's about time we took off those dreary black clothes.
I gathered my courage and said that it was time to talk.
Dad, could I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Why do you want me to move into the estate so soon?
I thought I made that rather clear. The college near your grandfather's house is well known for its business program. You are planning to major in business, yes?
I want to major in,
That dick, though.
Make it sound more like, how would you make like the title stripper? Like if you're hypothetically
Exotic dancer?
pole dancing,
I would say exotic.
exotic dancing. The studies of the exotic dancing.
Erotic, not exotic.
Exotic.
Ellipses, is that what that's called?
Right after you graduate from high school, you'll just live there and can easily commute to and from school. It's a perfect fit for you.
Dad looks like
I guess.
he's waiting for some food to be put in his mouth. Here comes the airplane.
But it's too sudden. You just decided so quickly right after the funeral.
Don't be so sensitive. If you're like that in the real world, you'll be crushed.
Why is everyone so mean to me? I'm just saying that maybe we could talk a bit more about my future.
In reply, my father rubbed his temples and sighed quietly. He took off his glasses and pinched the bridge of his nose.
After you graduate from college, you'll work at Anderson Family Toys. I have connections since I am part of the board of directors, so you will be guaranteed a spot. That is what we talked about before, yes?
I mean, sure, you'll make bank, but...
But what if...
Stop mumbling.
Wasn't. What if I
Shouting.
don't want to work there?
Don't be silly. It's the family company. Our company. I'm not just going to hand it over to some incompetent
Why don't you just
chairman.
pork Mom, have another baby, and have that kid do it?
He came closer to me and his face
Look,
softened.
This is all for the best, okay? You may not know it right now, but you will appreciate it later.
Because he doesn't want me to pursue my exotic dancing. For some reason, when I heard him say that, something snapped in me. I don't know, it just made me so pissed.
Do you even care that grandfather passed away? I don't like that she calls him
Yeah, look at his face. He's like, oh.
Of course I do.
Like,
Well, everything seems fine and dandy to you. Things couldn't be better.
Excuse me? I don't like your tone,
I
young
don't
lady.
like you. Oh, sexual tension. It's like nothing even happened at all. Like, you just ignored the fact that he's no longer here.
Do not raise your voice at me.
I wasn't!
What? That's like me and my dad when we get into arguments. What did he ever do to you to deserve this?
My father, his face hardened, crossing his arms, erupted in anger and laughter.
You place him upon a pedestal, like he's some kind of venerated god or something. It makes me sick.
You make
The way
me
he
sick.
says that, it makes me sick.
Jesus. Is that it? You're so happy seeing grandfather dead? While everyone was grieving, you're holding yourself back from laughing in everyone's faces? Did you just feel a bit happier seeing him lie in the graveyard?
Let's collect some gas.
Like somehow you know everything that went on when you're just
Violence is not
that doesn't
funny.
know how to keep her mouth
We're
shut.
laughing at her gasp.
You did not know my father. You did not know what he was capable of.
Did he hurt you too?
Is everything all right? What happened?
Mom, did you not hear the giant
Right?
slap sound? And you,
Nothing. I'm not hungry. I think I'll just go upstairs.
Honey, wait.
Okay, hold on. Before we continue, I feel really bad that we laughed at
I
that.
know.
We weren't laughing at the slap. We were laughing at our gasp, which I know we probably should have laughed anyway. And I'm sorry we're not taking this seriously. This is how Larkin and I deal with these types of situations. We make stupid jokes and we laugh. And I apologize if that offends you. We do not mean to. But I just want to let you guys know we do this for everything. Like it's horrible. We need to not do it. But I just wanted to clarify that.
Yes.
I do apologize if we offend. We'll try and take this more seriously when it
Besides,
happens.
To go off topic a little bit, look at the room.
Please keep it relevant. Jesus.
I'm sorry. I just,
Okay.
I saw the room and I thought of you because it's purple.
I know I love purple. But anyway, yeah. So sorry.
Sorry. Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
But
We'll try to be a bit more conscious about it.
and,
Anyways,
until it gets to the sexy stuff. and then
we'll try and make when it gets to the really spicy stuff, we'll make fun
Yeah.
of it.
But I apologize. So
I quickly turned and ran up the stairs to my room, slamming the door behind me. My breath came in short pants, and for a while I just leaned against the door to my bedroom, eventually sliding down to sit against it.
how did things become like this?
My cheeks still throbbed, and I tentatively stood up and looked at the mirror to see how it looked.
Hopefully it doesn't bruise. Ha! What am I saying?
How hard did he hit you?
Well, it sounded like a whip.
Tears formed in the corner of my eyes, but I blinked them back rapidly. I couldn't cry for a second time today. I had to be
Are you
struggling.
all right? Your father told me nothing happened, but you know your father.
She in our closet?
I'm fine. I just lost my appetite.
Oh no, it's our mom.
Lasagna's done, though. And I don't want you skipping any meals.
Slide it under the door.
Sure.
Yeah, don't worry about me, Mom. I'll come downstairs later to eat.
You're not telling me the whole story.
I just don't want to eat right now.
Please, dear. Tell me what's going on.
Man, you and your parents are like on two sides of the spectrum.
For real. Ellipses.
I wanted to tell her. Part of me was screaming to tell her what Dad had done at the same time. I knew she wouldn't fix everything. Besides, I was moving out regardless. I remained silent, letting the event remain in the past.
Well, I'll leave your food on the table if you want to eat it later.
Thanks, Mom. Finally, my mom left. It was strange to think she was only a few inches away from me, only separated by a single wooden door. Not that strange. It's called object permanence. Be aware. Really didn't know what to do. I need to do something, anything to get my mind off of what had happened. Anything would be better than thinking anymore about the pain on my cheek. Let's go on Tinder. I'm going to move into my grandfather's house tomorrow. Should pack my stuff. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I should start packing.
I opened my closet, rummaging around for a while, before I finally found 2 large bags, pulling them out onto the floor. I guess I just pack. So some of the stuff, I guess, that seems pretty obvious, like we're packing stuff right now, I'm gonna kind of skip because we all know we're packing right now. And she just keeps thinking about what's happening. Huh? Well, who could be calling?
Hey, Anderson, you there? Is everything alright? We were worried about you, so we just... Hello?
I'm really glad you guys called.
The voice managed to come out, though it was only a
What
whisper.
happened? Are you okay?
Well,
I slowly began telling about the funeral that afternoon. A small silence followed when I was done recounting what happened. To my relief, Naomi finally spoke up.
I can't begin to imagine how you must be feeling right now. I'm so sorry. Do you want us to come over right now?
To eat my lasagna? Hell no.
No, it's okay. My dad isn't in a good mood. So could we just keep talking on the phone like this?
Of course! We'd stay on the phone until the crack of dawn. Right, Suzu?
I'm tired.
Susan's not
Yeah.
good.
We're always here if you need us. After all, we wouldn't be the awesome triple threat trio without you, right?
Yeah.
Triple threat
Yeah.
trio? That sounds like the name of a gang. Yeah. I mean, we're all taking on the
I'm
world
so done with
together.
these two.
We've got to sound somewhat scary. Or
They
else
sound
no
the
one-
same,
What's
kind
with
of.
you and naming things? If you hey,
Hey!
Pretty much was going through her head. She's like, we chatted cheerfully about all sorts of things. Very soon I've forgotten about the events that happened today. Oh, we were talking about her Naomi's favorite show, Herlock. Pardon me.
Jeez.
Excuse me. Is Sherlock a what's the word? Royalty-free character?
No idea.
Because Dracula is. You can put him in anything. Put him in your fanfiction. It won't matter.
Maybe not, since they said it.
Yeah.
Sherlock.
Well, we all agree that the actor playing the titular character certainly had a very distinct look about him, with that long overcoat and scarf wrapped around his neck. We had main disagreements about who we thought was the coolest character.
Yeah, he has really high cheekbones and his eyes are pretty. I don't have to say I prefer Jetson. Well, and as a bonus, his actor is just so. Okay, come on, like come on. Hey, my sweatshirt. I'm wearing a Herlock themed sweatshirt.
I looked at the clock hanging on the wall and realized how late it was.
Whoa, it's already 1 a.m. Sorry for keeping you guys up so late. I think I'm gonna hit the hay for tonight. See you guys at school tomorrow. I should probably shower and go to bed. I can't believe I stayed up this late just to talk to my friends.
Dad on the thing. Art!
But I think
Get me out of
it's
there.
really nice. Well, to the bathroom I go. Does anyone else do that? Because I do that. Like verbally, like narrate yourself.
Yeah. Like I'll say it just so I can process thoughts in my head. I'm like, okay, so I'll go do this, and then I'll go do that.
Yeah.
And whatever. I put on my PJs.
Nice hot shower after a long day. I'm so glad to finally be in bed.
It feels so good, like when you take a hot shower and then you go right to bed.
You know what the best feeling is? It's a lot of work, but you wash your sheets and your blankets.
Yeah.
You wash your clothes, so you got like clean pajamas, clean sheets, and then you take a shower and then you shave your legs and you wear shorts and just everything's just so nice.
Like the planets align.
Oh, it's amazing. I need to do that. That's the only reason I wash my sheets. I'm not gonna lie.
No. I haven't
Wait,
changed
sorry.
my sheets in a while. Anyway.
Neither have I.
Well, I only sleep on top of my bed like on top of all my sheets because it's just been hot, so I'm sleeping on a blanket. Anywho, it's been a really long day. I got bitch slapped by my dad.
and I was going back to school tomorrow. Erg.
I curled up on my side and tightly wrapped the blankets around me. I really wasn't in the mood to be returning to school, but my dad probably would make me go just for the sake of it.
It's time to go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I want to sleep on my grandpa. I shook my head to try to clear the sleepiness out of me to no avail. I really didn't get any sleep last night.
Is it already time to wake up? Wait, school.
As soon as I realized how to get to school, I had to go to school, I sat out of bed and looked at the vanity mirror.
That's a relief.
Luckily, there was barely a bruise on my cheek, and you had to squint to actually see it. I doubt anyone would actually notice it unless they leaned in really close. Breathing out a sigh, I got dressed, took my backpack, and caught the bus to go to school. It wasn't even hours before everyone heard of the news. I was approached in school and given condolences for my loss. However, that wasn't what shocked my friends.
Wait, so you have the whole Anderson house to yourself? Lucky as hell, man! Quit being
Oh,
I don't agree with Suzu.
Okay.
Suzu, because she's
Of course you would side with her.
Huh.
See? At least she knows how to have fun.
I know how to have fun. You don't need to be wild to have fun.
This is also true, kids.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I'm going there after school today because my parents want me to get used to living there.
Seriously? It hasn't even
Maybe
been a
the
day since you
boys
came back to school.
work at the house.
I bet I put a milkshake in the front yard.
Yeah.
It was a gross sound.
I know. I regret that. I'm gonna edit that out.
I know, leave it. I know, but my parents want me to try living there as soon as possible.
Still, that's really fast. Are you going to be okay?
Of course, haha.
But even in the comfort of my best friend's life seemed to keep me stinking. Ah! Who punched me?
Hey! Don't go around shoving people like that.
Whoops.
Oh my
Did I
god.
strike a nerve, Capini?
When they were talking about her, I imagined her to be smaller and much sweeter, and
She looks very butch.
I know, looks like she, like, I don't know how to describe this. Maybe she was small, and then, like, yesterday, and then she just grew bigger.
Steroids.
Yeah, she's taking steroids right now. Anyway, she let a small sigh. She twirled her hair around her finger. Lisette, one of the last people I wanted to see today.
It's not me you should be apologizing to.
Oh, Anderson. Hey, how's it going?
I'm alright.
Their
Haven't
faces.
you already heard, Lizette?
Of what?
Her grandfather's passing.
Well, I'm sorry about that. I don't really watch a lot of news.
It doesn't really sound like you mean it.
I do mean it. Earnestly. Why wouldn't I?
Ernest.
Typical Capini. Isn't her family involved with the mafia or something?
What?
I wouldn't be surprised if
Is
she
she
brought out the
speaking?
bat
Oh
from
no, it's
behind
just
her
some
back
other
right this moment.
person. Wait, can we romance our friends? I don't know. Yeah, anyways. I nearly forgotten the crowd that followed the set, which was mostly comprised of people that no one wanted to see on a typical school day.
That is
Oh.
out of line. Suzu comes from an honest family.
That's just being racist? Nationalist? Racist.
Says the one whose
Sounds
family
like it
profits
is.
from political scandals.
I'd go more for nationalist.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's
Like
kind of confusing.
Italianist.
Well, I mean, if you
Yeah,
say like
your dad
nationalist,
doesn't
it means
make
it's like,
anything unless
or
he's in the courts with dirty
like you're
politicians.
like when you say your race, you'll say that you're like, oh yeah, I'm Native American,
Let's all
whatever,
calm down
and
for
my
a
nation
second,
is
all right?
the United
sure
States, but before
Anderson needs some
obviously
time
it
to
didn't have a name.
recuperate.
It might have had, I don't know.
What
Anyways,
just happened?
Home.
We need to
yeah,
give
or
some
you could
respect.
say that I'm Mexican, but I was but nationally I'm Italian because I was born in Italy and I didn't come in such a weird weird kind of situation you put yourself in. But yeah, I don't know.
I got you.
Anyways, I'm sorry if
Moving
that
on.
offends people, but yeah, I don't know. I'm confused.
Let's just move on. Just stop. Stop acting like that already. Like you feel sorry for me.
What are you
Sexual
talking
tension?
about?
I'm sure you're happy seeing me like this. You already have everything you wanted, and now you're seeing me like this. Life couldn't get any better.
Been sipped into me, and words started flying in my mouth without a filter. But honestly, I didn't care. I was consumed by anger that I only saw the set in front of me.
What exactly am I to you? Just another part of your obstacle course? Is that what I am?
Your friends are just shocked, and like, Lisette's like, fuck. Who does she think she...
I'm sick of it, Lisette. I'm sick of all these charades.
Her
I'm
face!
sick of you.
Gasps rose from the crowd around her, and I was brought back to the school hallway. Even my friends beside me looked at me in surprise. One girl looked like she was going to speak up, but Lisette held her hand up to stop her. That was an emotion on her face that I couldn't quite make out, but I could see a form of pity in her eyes.
No, don't you dare pity me.
I looked away from her, and I didn't want to see that motion in her eyes when she was talking to me. She didn't have the right to look at me.
I'm sorry. I know your grandfather passing away must have really taken a toll on your emotions.
She stepped towards me and put her hand on my shoulder, giving me a tiny smile as if for old time's sake. But for some reason, I didn't feel comfort at all. Not that I was just angry at her, but the expression on her face when she leaned close to me contorted into something complex. Something was different about her. Is she possessed?
No.
I couldn't quite put a finger on it, but something about her had definitely changed.
Well, I'll be going for now. Track meet responsibilities, all that stuff. See you later.
Something about Lisette made me feel uncomfortable. I wasn't just angry, but also uneasy. What? I'd never seen her like that before. But I decided to pay no further attention. She continued running down the hallway with her gaggle of friends. Oh, that's just as she giggled. Because my attention to Miss Phillips, who's walking down the hall towards me.
Is everything alright, girls?
And we'll save that for the next episode. So,
Well, is everything alright?
leave
Leave a comment, like and subscribe, and turn on our notifications. Like I said before, we will shout you out. Again, haven't figured out what I'm doing with that, but it's gonna happen.
We'll probably like do it on like social media, or we'll most likely just say it in like the video. We'll have like a list of people, or
link.
most likely one person at a time. That's what's in reality gonna happen.
Nah. Well, we'll see how many people.
Yeah.
But we'll link and whatnot, and yeah. So we'll see you guys in the next video.